Yay Networks.
You're listening to the Chatty Daddies podcast.
Welcome to another episode of the Chatty Daddies. And look, if you are the parent of a little toddler who is getting out of them diapers, this is your episode.
And you know what? You might have like an 11 or 12-year-old boy that might need a little refresher on how to properly go to the restroom.
Yeah, we don't want no streaks.
Pee and streaks everywhere.
Yeah. Quaid is now, let's see if I can give I know you guys love the number. He would be 24 is 2 years old. So I think he's at 31 months.
Wow.
Then,
So he's 2 years old.
So yeah, he's 2 years old and he's been doing some potty training. He's, been told, hey, can you take your pants off? He takes his own diaper off. He'll run to the little toy potty that we have and he'll go number one. Mm-hmm. He can do that just fine.
Really?
3 times a day.
Sitting down?
Yeah, sitting down. No trouble at all.
From what I remember, Trey, reading on little kids and potty training, little boys are always okay with the pee.
Yeah.
It's the pooping where we have issues with boys for some reason.
Yeah, we had poop issues.
Big time poop issues, Nick, with the boy.
I hear that a lot. He has not gone number 2 in a big boy potty. So that's going to be one hurdle to cover. We're going to go into that 3-day intensive. He's basically just naked the whole time except at night. Mm-hmm. And we'll try that as our first method to get him really going on the potty training front. But yeah, I heard about the poop thing too. So do you guys have tips on how to steer him away from having some issues?
I did.
Or is it just get through it?
We had a really bad issue when it came to number 2s because my son would hold it. He wouldn't let go of it. I mean, there was times where like you could see that thing poking out, wants to come out, and he would hold it in. It would become compacted, which is really bad and could be real
built
bad.
up. That's the same thing with David. It would build up, and man, he was passing things that were like the size of a baseball.
Yeah, I'm like sometimes when he
awful.
It'd be days, Trey, and he'd finally pass, and when it come out, I'd go like, there is no way that monstrosity came out of that little kid.
And that's just a cycle because you go, I don't want to go to the bathroom. It gets compacted. Then you have so much pain trying to use the bathroom. Next time you don't want to use the bathroom.
Stools,
even
that's,
more.
That's it. It starts scarring you as a kid. You're like, oh my gosh, this is awful. I don't want to do this all the time. Stool softener was a big tip we got.
Really?
Yeah. Stool softener because, I mean, they were. You had to, bro. There were moments where they said that we might have to do the extraction on our own. Like you had a little tool that you to get it going.
No, we never did that. It wasn't that bad.
To get the ours got really bad, Nick.
Interesting. And so did y'all get, I mean, I guess once you're in it, you're trying to figure out how to make it stop, not ahead of time.
Yeah.
I've heard this from so many different people, but I don't have any kind of a clue or nobody's given me a tip on how to make sure that doesn't happen.
I know you sent out a message on social media to ask because
I did.
I want to tell you what we did for Kaysen, and I just know that we would make a big party out of it when he would go.
Okay.
Make a big deal like, oh my gosh, you're the greatest. Mm-hmm. And treats galore. There was definitely some rewards when the number 2 happened to where it got in the way of real life because then he thought I'd get a reward each time and he pooped in front of our friends at a pool party one time. So you got to be careful with those.
Trey, does Quaid have a favorite little candy like Smarties or M&M's, Skittles?
He loves M&M's. Right now he's really into the holiday Candy Cane Kisses.
Okay, those are good.
Delicious.
Great. So delicious.
But M&M's are there year round that he'll be into. Now, I have heard, and this is where everybody parents differently, I have heard making it a big deal and rewarding it with treats is kind of counterproductive because
Probably.
with the screaming, cheering for it makes him feel pressure that if he doesn't go next time, he's not going to get cheered for. That's not what he wants. That's what makes him feel good is when he gets praised.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
it's like us in the bedroom. Same thing. If you get praised, you know it's a good job.
Right.
Good job. But if I don't, then I'm like, oh no, what did I do wrong this time?
What are we watching on TV? Hang on. And so then the treat thing also, just like JC was saying, is they'll just pretend like they need to go poop,
which you did a couple times.
Oh, for sure. Really they'll manipulate it for sure. Like, I gotta
flushed
pee.
it. Yeah, he said I flushed it a couple times. Like, no, you're supposed to show, bro. You gotta show me what you got.
With doing the whole naked for 3 days, and he just goes to the bathroom when he needs to, or maybe there's an accident, and I'll have to clean it up. The question I have is timing. How often should I be bugging him, badgering him to go potty. And so I got a lot of messages on Instagram saying once an hour. And once an hour is going to be good enough. Go. I've also got one on the completely opposite end of the spectrum. Set a timer for every 5 minutes, and then when they do go, then you can reset the timer for 15 to 20 minutes, and then after that 20 minutes, you go, hey, you need to go to the bathroom. Hey, you need to go to the bathroom. Hey, you need to go to the bathroom. That does seem like too much.
I do remember some advice that I got before, and I wasn't really comfortable with this one. Was you got to show by example. Mm-hmm. Did you ever get told that? Yes.
Sure. Yeah, so yeah.
We were told if you got to go, and it would be me because I'm the dad and he's a boy. You got to bring him with you.
Yeah.
And I said, what? Mm-hmm. In the bathroom with me? Yep. Bring him. Let him see that it doesn't hurt you. Let him see that when it's done, it's there, and let him see that you're okay. And I said, that's very intrusive for me because I don't feel comfortable with people being around me.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
and including a little kid that was maybe 1.5 at the time, but still, it's my son, and I don't know is this going to scar him?
Kids don't have those barriers.
And he's trying to learn. You're the person he's supposed to learn
for sure. We did that a little bit.
Yeah, Quick's been coming to
so we did do that a couple times. So I don't know if that had anything to do with his progress forward.
And then I get a whole wide range of other times, every 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and so on and so forth. I think the 1 hour is the easiest.
The hour.
That's good.
Just, every hour at the top of the hour, bing, bang, boom. How about if they do have an accident, should I change their their underwear right away? This person said if he has an accident, don't change him right away so he can feel that wet discomfort or the dirtiness.
Makes sense.
Now, I'm not going to leave him in there for 24 hours, obviously, or until he needs to go to the bathroom again, but do you wait the 5 minutes?
I never heard of that, but maybe leave him in there for a second. Give him a couple minutes in that thing.
Or they're starting to be verbal. You could,
for sure.
When the accident happens, you could talk to him about it. Be like, yo, man, what happened? I pee-peed in my undies. Okay, how do you feel about that?
Right.
I don't like it.
Does it feel good?
Yeah. So, not question him, but talk him through it, and then he'll tell you how he's feeling. Oh, we don't like how we feel. It feels gross. Yeah, I don't like it. Can you change me? And then you change him because now he's telling you he's uncomfortable with that feeling, right?
Right. I'm 100% on board with talking.
Have you guys gotten a pack of like really cool big boy undies?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Did you know they make boxer briefs for little guys?
Oh yeah.
I because back when I was growing up, it was just tidy whities.
That's what my kid wears. Did y'all get Quaid
boxer briefs?
That's awesome.
Just
I'm gonna
like
get
Daddy.
Davis some.
Yeah, I got a case of boxer briefs.
And so he's got them in. He's got Baby Shark. He's got.
Get some superheroes. Yeah, you can get like cars. You can get everything.
Then you got to tell them that if you streak them up, they're gone. You could lose it if you're not using it right.
Maybe that's a reward whenever he does go potty. Like, look, we got new undies to put on you. Right.
New chones.
An idea I really appreciated from one listener. She said, make sure to use only books on the potty. Don't hand him the phone to watch something. Don't hand him an electronic something or other. Books to read. So that he's not expecting to get to use the phone.
We also posted this on the Chatty Daddy social media, and someone wrote us and said, "Read Oh Crap Potty Training. You only need to read chapters 4 through 6."
Dude, okay, so this book, I'm sorry if the actual author is listening to this, but like people are like, oh my gosh, you need to get the Oh Crap book, but only read these certain chapters because the rest of it's garbage. Like,
I wonder why the other one.
They say it's like super sexist and like the dad doesn't take any responsibility at all in the book. And he's like, if you really have to get dad, like, and the book is like preaching like, hey, if you really have to get dad's help, he's gonna be reluctant, so you'll have to
no, we're not.
Well, it just makes the dad look bad. It looks like the mom is obligated to do everything.
Wow.
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
If I've got the story wrong, I don't know.
Funny.
I've seen a lot of my friends are into like helping out. Like the guys are. I'm about to have a Trey tantrum.
You're just gonna go off.
So go off on this author.
The another one that I found interesting that I hadn't heard of was wrap the mattress in towels at night. So it's just in case, and then that will make them like less comfortable so that they don't pee in bed. I don't exactly understand what that one was. And then the last one I have here that I thought was pretty good was leave it to daycare. that was their
daycare employees. Y'all got to do some stuff.
Hey, dude, they're
shout
doing
out to you.
12 kids or more kids.
My goodness. Right. And they're not even your kids. It's one thing to clean up my own kids' poop or pee.
Yeah,
I could do that with Chloe and Kason, easy peasy. But if it's Davis, I don't want none of that action.
Yeah.
And
that's
so
rough.
that is my goal over the Christmas holidays. Don't care what's wrapped up underneath the Christmas tree. Don't care about seeing friends and family. I am getting my son potty trained.
There you
One
go.
of the key essentials to being a human being is going to the bathroom in a toilet.
Big time.
You know what's great?
If you don't learn it, you're screwed.
When you have those little treats for the kid, the M&M's, gummy bears are great too.
Yeah.
Maybe, Trey, you don't do gummy bears
'Cause
because
I'm
you
just
love
thinking-
gummy bears.
yeah.
Because,
Sorry, we're out.
Davis would get one gummy bear. I would get 10, a handful of gummy bears.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes later, Davis gets one. I get 11.
What about to make sure give them laxatives as treats? You know what I'm saying?
Then it really works.
Maybe not. Maybe don't give your 2-year-old lax.
that would be so bad. Don't do that.
Guys,
Yeah.
getting potty trained is a huge deal.
Yep.
I might have something that's bigger.
Bigger deal than potty
Bigger
training?
deal in my life. This is
Okay.
just me as a dad, though.
Okay.
I was invited to a neighborhood dad group message text.
You're in a dad group?
I'm in a dad group text.
I'm not in a dad group.
And get this, guys.
What?
A few weeks ago, I left another one, a different one.
Why'd you leave your old group?
Okay, so
I've never. Are you in a group,
Yeah.
Trey?
Hell no.
there's a bunch of obviously dads in my neighborhood, and there's like the north side dads and the south side dads. I'm the south side dads, right?
South side.
And so I was in the south side dads group chat, and I only knew like 2 of the dads. And one of the guys never said anything in the group message. I never once said anything in this group message. I was in it for 6 months, and it was just a lot. And
So what are people sending back and forth in this?
it's just sports talk. And what made me leave was a lot of the dads, they were ragging and like making fun
Of
other dads.
Oh, see, that's not cool.
No,
like that are also on the text thread?
no, not in
Probably from the north side.
at the school. Luckily, my elementary school that my kids go to has a very active like dad's club, like volunteer
Yeah.
club, and they were making fun of those guys like nonstop. And it was like, okay, there's some guys in that dad's club that are a little over the top, trying to get
Overzealous?
more dads to join in. Lots of group messages and emails and stuff like that. I get that, but it was like all the time. And finally, there was like 30 missed text message about, I don't know what it was, a football game, and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't need this. There's 12 guys in this chat. There's only 2 of them that have my number in their phone. Like, I don't need to be in here. Anyways, so I went a couple weeks without a dad group chat. And then finally I got added to a new one, which is to the Northside dads, which is the guys that we hang out with more
Right.
anyways. We hang out with them a lot more.
And so how did you find out about this text message thread and who like were you
I
like,
don't remember
can
who,
I get in on
because
that?
I don't remember
Or-
who added me. I think it was my friend Isaac. I think
Yeah.
Isaac added me, and he was like, "Hey, adding Nick to
Nick
this
Adams.
group," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is great!" And it was all these dads that I know, and I think we're gonna go to a comedy club in a few weeks.
Wow.
There's
Okay.
dad outings?
Yeah,
That's good that it's comedy club because I would get a little bit nervous if somebody's like, "Hey, who wants to go bison hunting?"
Well, someone was like, "Hey, we're gonna do UFC fight
Okay.
at my house." I think the main card's at like
Yeah,
11:30 or
I can get
midnight,
into-
and I was
I
like,
can get into it.
"No, I'm not going."
You
to
get to
that.
pick the ones you go to.
Yeah.
See, I found out there is a dad's group at my school, but I found out because all the kids went camping. And they came back and they were talking to Kaysen about it, obviously, and they're like, "Yeah, like camping was fun." And I was like, "What the hell? I didn't hear about no camping."
I ain't go camping.
And it was probably about a group of 6 or 7 boys and their dads that all went camping together. And
the usual group that Casey would hang out with.
yeah, it's kids he's friends with.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
man.
Does that? Have never been asked
No,
to
me-
be part of these dad groups, and I feel a little. Honestly, I feel left out.
Start your own.
I could, but who's gonna? I don't know how to ask.
You got to start your own, and then you got to like host a little hangout,
Right.
Yeah.
And when I join, I mean, mostly since I've been in it for like a week or two, it's just a lot of gifts.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it,
Yeah,
we were
bros.
talking about World Cup a lot not
Sure.
too long ago, and it's just lots of gifts and
so
stuff
you're,
like that.
You're much more active in the new one.
Yeah, I definitely chat a little bit more. Not a whole lot, but
Yeah.
like when
Lucky.
I joined, I was like, "Hey guys, I'm new here. I'd like everyone to go around and give their name so that I can get everyone's numbers and share one nice thing about yourself." So I said, "Hey, I'm Nick. I raked my leaves today."
Did everybody play along?
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, this is Stu, and I'm gonna get pizza tonight." And they're like, "Oh, this is
Okay.
Steven, and I hate the world because my team lost in FIFA." I mean, it was really dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Sounds like a good group of guys.
I mean,
then.
I don't think some of the guys participated in it. I don't think they liked my joke.
You think they went over to the other dad group and made fun of you?
Probably. Probably.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your new dad group, Nick.
Thank you.
Do we have a letter?
We do.
All right. Hey, do we have any chatty mommies or chatty daddies out there that we're looking for some help?
We have this one from Lauren, and if you would like to be like Lauren, please hit us up. The ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast. Message: I'm currently listening to the episode about learning to ride a bike. And what JC said about being open with your kids about the reality of drugs is so important. I'm not sure how we got into that from Bike Talk, but somehow we did. And she said, my daughter had a classmate in 5th grade, this was 2 years ago, sent a video to my daughter and some other students and a little girl who were smoking weed.
Well, in 5th grade?
Yeah. You could hear adults in the background coaching her on how to inhale.
Oh, no.
Parents reported it to the school, so they couldn't do anything about it because it didn't happen at school. We also have a family member who struggled with addiction, and I use it as a learning lesson for my daughter and educate her on things that happen when people go down that path. It sucks as a parent, but it's a reality to our kids that they are exposed to so much more at a younger age than we are. And as much as we like to be naive and think about who our kids hang out with, that they're good people, if they're hanging out with good people, you never know. They just want to be liked by their peers. So it's just a video of, 5th grader smoking weed going around at her daughter's school.
That is scary. And I know one of the ways I got into that conversation with my son was because we lost a friend to drug use that we played video games with. And that was a really tough conversation to have with my son because we lost someone that we genuinely liked as a human because of a drug, And no, but you're right. We also need to talk to our kids about the stranger danger thing. Man, I was watching this TikTok of this guy that puts kids to the test, basically, with the parents' permission. And this one was, have you seen this?
I don't love it right now. Just on that description, I don't love it.
So he would say, hey, do you guys want to make sure your kids would do the right thing if they're presented with a scenario where they could be in harm's way? And the parents each time went, we've had conversations, my kids would never do this. And sure enough, each time the kid would show up to somebody's house or meet up with a certain someone or give their address out to a stranger that they thought was a kid.
That they just met like online?
That they met online, Nick. Then there was another one of a guy who, this same guy, got a ice cream truck, and he told the parents, I'm going to invite these kids inside the ice cream truck. Do you think your kids would go in? And each parent was like, no way. I've told my kids, no, you do not go into any vehicle that is not mommy or daddy's or a family member. And this guy would say, hey, do you guys, they show up, oh, we want the SpongeBob SquarePants pop. And he'd go, oh man, I don't have that one, but you can have a free ice cream cone. You just have to come inside here and get it. Out of all the kids I watched, only one little girl said no. Wow. Only one little girl said, no, I'm not going in, and turned around and left. All the other kids, every single one of them, whether they were with their brother and sister or a friend, went inside that ice cream truck. And that is scary.
It's terrifying, yeah.
Because I want to think my kids would not. But after watching that video, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe my son would want to go get that caramel ice cream cone and would take the walk inside that. I don't know.
It's a very odd world we live in where you want to say yes and have experiences and learn.
You want to trust people. We're human. You want to trust people, but
if it was somebody if you had just met them, earlier today, and they were like, hey, dude, you want to go to the Cowboys game with me this weekend? I got an extra ticket. You'd be like, yeah, sure,
we go.
I'm in.
As adults, we do that, right?
As adults, yeah. And so kids see people being curious out in the world. They want to be curious too. They want to learn. They want to see what's inside of an ice cream truck. I would as a kid.
And mom and dad, when they go on a date night, they get in someone else's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go on Ubers and Lyfts, right? We get into random people's cars, but we tell them not. It's that was scary. There's all these conversations that we need to have with our kids, and we probably have, and they still.
It also takes a strong person just at their core to go, no, I'm good. I'm not going to do what an adult tells me to do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because adults, you're supposed to listen to adults.
Teach them.
You're at your daycare, you have to listen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma
says it, you have to listen.
Yeah, man.
And then, even at the store, some old man will be waving to him, hey, do you want one of these things? Oh, say thank you.
Say
whatever.
hi,
and
say thank you.
I'll put it back later so I'm not rude to that guy right there.
Sure. And our kids are really, they're aware of their surroundings. My daughter has told me a couple of times, I didn't feel comfortable around that person at that store. And that person said something to her. And I said, well, what made you feel uncomfortable? And she said, I don't know. I just felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So they do have that instinct, but.
So to answer your letter, we don't know what to do.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just have those conversations early and often.
And over again.
And even like I've kind of had a few little conversations just with my kids about things like consent.
Yep.
And I mean, it's a hard thing to explain. It'll be like my son's wrestling around with his sister and she says, stop. Hey, if she said stop, you stop. You know, whatever it is. Or
same with my son.
Hey, I don't want to be sexist here, but it's like, Davis, you don't yell at a little girl like that. Or in Ellie, you don't play with people and you don't be friends with people who yell at girls like that or whatever it is.
And that conversation of nobody sees your. I had the conversation with my kids where I said nobody, including myself, sees your privates anymore, unless it's a doctor and there's an emergency, or unless you truly, truly need mommy and daddy's help. But you guys gotta. Nobody sees your privates.
Yeah.
And if they ask or they need to or they want to. You need to tell us, even if they tell you they're going to... I told Chloe, I said, if anybody ever says they're going to hurt me or mommy, if they tried to do something like that to you, I told her, I was like, no, they're not going to hurt me. I promise you, they're not going to hurt me.
Yeah.
It's those deep conversations. They're awkward to have with your kids. They're difficult to have with your kids. You don't want to have them with your kids because you wish the world was a little more flowers and sunshine, but it's necessary.
What's the reason that people smoke marijuana, though?
To chill out.
Because it's fun. Because other kids say it's fun.
Sounds like a fun time to me. It sounds like it would be something that I would want as a child as well. Like,
sure.
Wait, why can't we?
And why do we drink a beer after work? To relax and get rid of that stress. But we're adults, right?
But it almost goes back to my lead by example thought of like, I should stop drinking. I should stop doing absolutely anything except for being kind to people around my son. Yeah. Like, even just in general, like, I don't want to lie to him and be like, hey, you need to not do that. But then I still do it behind the scenes, when he's not watching. Still, it's a weird world. Like, I just have to lie to get through being a parent.
It's the leading by example that it's tough because, again, we were kids and we were not allowed to do that as kids.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's tough. It is it's a slippery slope we got to maneuver as parents.
Just to lighten things up a little bit, can I tell you how my kid embarrassed us?
Please. Yeah, what'd he do?
Okay, so we were hanging out with the neighbors at a Christmas party. That's the word I was looking for. Holiday party. And the kids did like a Secret Santa thing. And when one boy was opening a gift, he opened up some Batman Legos. And Davis said, oh, that's cool. I have that. You're going to love it. They were so excited. And so the mom came over to me, whose son was about to give Davis a present. She said, hey, we got Davis the exact same thing. So he already had it. And so I tell Davis all the time, if you ever get a gift that you already have, what do you say?
Thank you.
Yeah. And we can exchange it later. No big deal. So I pulled him aside at the party. And I told him this. And he's like, okay. Literally 30 seconds later, Davis, here's your present. He opened it up. He opens up. It's the Batman Legos that he had just finished 3 days ago.
You gave him the cheat code, bro.
Yes. And he said, again?
Oh, Davis!
And he looked around. He's like, and they were like, oh. And the mom was like, oh, no. We'll get exchanged. And the mom was like, oh, there's something else in there. And he opened up. It was a pack of Uno cards.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Again?
Oh, no. We're like, no, dude, no, you're so funny. And all the dads were like, like, oh, no, you just say thank you, and we'll go to Target tomorrow.
You could tell. Have you seen the video of the little kid that got a banana and they freaking flipped out?
Oh, they love it. It's the best present ever.
Because you could tell their parents told them, like, whatever you get, you better be happy and be nice about it. And you could tell that kid they took it to heart. But
oh, my gosh.
I love it.
Oh, man, Davis, keeping it real, man.
Yeah. Yikes. Well, I think that does it. I hope that everyone listening here has a wonderful holiday.
Yeah.
And no matter how you're celebrating it, I hope you have a good one. Hope you get warm, fuzzy feelings.
And we won't be back around for New Year's Eve because JC's gets real dry. He gets sloppy on New Year's Eve.
Oh, wow.
It's disgusting.
Absolutely not.
He's got to take the day off.
Yeah. Hungover, man.
We'll see you next year.
We'll be back in the new year with more dadding and parenting stories for you. I'm Trey Peart.
I'm Nick Adams.
I'm JC Chavez.
And remember,
stand up straight.
The Chatty Daddies Podcast.